Hey, all you zealots and zerglings, it's time for a 3 versus 3 on the Biolab, where I have spawned as the blue zerg, and my allies, we have Contrarian as the teal Protoss, and Spartan as the red Protoss. And we are going to be matched up against Why Not Lose as the purple Protoss. I hope that's... Is that an omen? Or who are you telling not to lose? Are you saying that we should... Are you telling us, why not lose? So that I can win? Or is that just an omen saying that you're going to lose? I'm not quite figuring out the name here. But we also have Alsav. Alsav or Alsav as the orange Protoss. And finally we've got Belphegor as the yellow Protoss. I kind of like that Belphegor. So we got all Protoss' army here right now, but I really like this Belphegor name. But whoa, back up the trolley. What is going on here? Oh, a pylon on the low ground. That can mean only one thing, but oh, my overlord spotted it. It looks like I spotted that coming in, and wait, there's another probe going here. Alsav, what are you up to? I think we all know what Alsav is up to, but really? Against a Zerg? Is this the best? Is this the best use of your time? But he does have a probe chasing him. Oh no, he's gonna give up for some reason, and then he's gonna steal my gas. Which, on the face, looks like it was I don't know if I was trying to attack that or if I was trying to grab the gas first. But it really doesn't seem to make much sense to steal a Zerg's gas because I got one gas here. That's all I'm going to need for, or at least until layer attack. And as soon as I get a queen out, she can just poke away at that all day long. I don't have to worry about it. Inject when I need to, and that's it. However, there is one thing that this is an issue with, and that it does allow vision of the high ground, and that could come into play later. And he's trying to get down that cannon. The forge is done, and here comes the cannon rush. What is this going to be able to hit? It might be able to hit the gas that he stole. So if he was on that, but no, it looks like I'm going to be right on top of that and trying to get that finished off. But a cannon on the low ground, and like I said, this is providing him with vision. And my overlord's like, yeah, I should move. I should definitely move. Spawning pool's not done yet, so there's very little I can do right here. And where are these drones going? Oh, maybe I was expecting him to... I think I was actually... Yeah, you can see the cannons coming. I was probably expecting him to come in again. I'm actually doing a patrol, and apparently patrolling drones do not attack probes. Which I think I probably already knew that patrolling workers do not actually auto-attack. You have to physically tell them to attack. And I can't attack this now like I did before because, well, he's got the cannon on the low ground defending it. So I'm just going to try to fend off that probe so he can't really drop any more cannons because, well, I mean, that one little spot, really, Blizzard, that one little spot, you're going to make enough room to drop a cannon. But as we can see right now, what is this going to be in range of? My pool's done, so I'm going to try to throw down a couple of spies. Still chasing that probe. I kind of need to pull back in. Oh, Why Not Lose is going to be trying to attack now with zealots. So we're going to go into a cannon rush, into a zealot rush. But look, see, the queen can just sit here and hack at this all day and doesn't have to worry about it at all. And look, the cannon's not in range of anything right now. It's not in range of these. It's not in range of him. So right now it's fine, although there may be some problems coming up here in a second. But the first spine is going to finish. It's going to try to start poking away at that gas, so that'll be down here in no time flat. And that probe, he's going to continue with it. The cannon rush is going to continue. Seriously though, cannon rushing a Zerg, maybe if you're going to cannon rush and it looks like the zealots are going to be taking out some of Spartan's units, and we're going to have to do something about that. But I've managed to fend them off from my base right now. But the harassment's going to continue. But like I said, there's not really much point in... And actually, okay, this may look like a misclick. This was actually completely deliberate, which I almost actually screwed it up. I'm actually letting the queen take some hits from the cannon so that I can get my spines in place and take as little damage as possible. So that was not a misclick. And once the spines are doing their thing, the queen's going to come in there, help it out. And, now in range of that pylon, that will unpower this. And what happened to those zealots? Oh, the zealots are now trying to harass Contrarian's Nexus. Well, he was going to go for those probes, but decided, well, maybe not. And no, he is going to turn around. It looks like, he's going to get one probe down, but the zealot's going to go down, but I don't know. It looks like he is distracting them, though. But he's going to lose some probes in the process. He's going to pull those probes back now, let the stalkers finish it off. They are going to try to go back to finishing off. Oh, no, they're going to try to run now. But they're going to... This tactic does not work against Protoss when he has stalkers. Or when his Protoss ally stalkers. But we still have this issue here. My spines are able to clean this up, however, and I'm going to put this one up here just in case there's more aggression coming. I do have Lings out now, but what can we do about this? Have I seen this yet is the question. I have not even seen this yet. So when is that going to happen? And it looks like we do have Contrarian moving out right now. He's going to be... Oh, he's going to help me finish off this forge. But really, the forge is fine. I can take care of that just fine. But what's lurking in the shadows here? I don't know. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. For all we know, at any point, a bunch of zealots could come running out of here. When am I going to see this? Oh, this could be really, really bad. Who knows what's going on? I'm gonna keep this unrevealed. You're gonna keep it on my vision because we don't know what's going on right now. And I'm gonna put that spine back up here at the front. Just kind of defending my base, putting more creep tumors out. And oh, are we gonna see this? Are we gonna see this? It's so close. Is there gonna be an army in here? No, here we go. The spore or the creep tumor just enough to see the photon cannon, and now I realize, oh great, he found more stuff. But if we can stem the tide, put some creep out here, we don't have to worry about that for now. I do have an overlord in position here to kind of just watch these minerals slowly dwindle, and I'm gonna send the Ling over there. And there's, well, there it is, 2 cannons, no army yet, but he can warp in at any time. Does he have warp gate research? He is trying to chrono boost it out. He just started it apparently, so that's not going to be an issue. But ooh, what's going on here? He looks like he's getting ready to expand perhaps. He's got some pylons there. If he had not thrown down all those pylons, he probably could have afforded that expansion right now. So I don't know why you would throw 3 pylons down there. It makes very little sense. I'm going to get roaches out because I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be dealing with this with Lings. I really don't want to try to risk my spines to take 2 cannons out. Although I could probably maybe just go for the pylon, I'm not sure. And we do have an expansion here for why not lose. His zealot forces did not really do any damage, so he's just gonna expand now. And the creep has almost made it so there's not anything else that can be planted here. So that's gonna be a bit of a relief. Look, can they see that creep tumor? Ooh, they can. So those could be sniped if you bring some units in there, and that creep will reseed. And we do have a push out here. Looks like just a zealot stalker here for my Protoss allies that are trying to keep me in this game. And where are they scouting? If they're going to scout here, that's not very useful. And oh, Belphegor, really? I said so many nice things about your name, and you're just going to use the V key. Oh, Belphegor, what are we going to do with you? We're going to have to find that out later in this game, as Alsav has finally got enough to put down that Nexus and then some. Wow. And we have a push out here from Why Not Lose, mostly zealots. 1 stalker, I guess he's kind of like the general right now. And oh, I'm trying to expand myself right now that I've kind of stabilized. And that poor drone is not going to make it. And those stalkers, oh, even a zealot charge already. Very interesting things coming out. We have a cannon rush into a zealot rush into a charge lot rush, I suppose. And they're coming this way. Oh, did they snipe one of my... No, they sniped my queen. I'm going to pull back to the spines. My roaches are back here. They're in a good position. How often does Zerg get to use this strategy of kind of tucking themselves behind stuff? But there's too many zealots here. They're eventually going to focus down these spines. Roaches are not going to be enough. And oh, no, the zealots for Contrarian. Okay, he did manage to pull those out because I really need his help right now. And the queen is going to go down. I got to do something with my drones. Run the drones. Oh, and there's just... Looks like with influx of roaches for me and Spartan stalkers, we will be able to clean this up without too much of it. Oh no, not the void rays! But we do have a lot of stalkers here. Is it going to be enough? It looks like Belphegor thinks so. He is going to pull out of there, and that void ray is just going to make it clear. And it looks like they're finally like, let's just take care of these cannons so we don't have to play this game. And 1 stalker does go down, but the cannon rush has finished. And oh, he's replacing his forge right here and his robo. Interesting place for tech, considering yeah, that's a really interesting place to put your tech, because I mean we're pretty close by here. If we hit this, it's going to be an issue. But we still these void rays out, but oh, they're surrounded by stalkers, so they're going to have to try to run out of there. But oh, there's going to lose so many void rays. And oh, a couple more there are going to kind of join in. Oh, can he focus down that void ray? He's not shooting the right one, but another one in the back end does go down. And what was this? Oh, looks like Alsav wanted to help out with his 4 stalkers, but that's not going to help because he doesn't really have much going on for him right now. He put everything in the... And, ooh, looks like I spotted that. What did I spot that with? Oh, I spotted that with the watchtower. Always love taking those watchtowers because it can show you so many things. And it looks like Contrarian is going to try to take that out. He's got more than enough to take this on. Oh, a couple of reinforcing stalkers. Going to try to get a cannon out, but is it going to be done in time? I don't know. Those stalkers are dying pretty quickly with the zealots up front doing massive amounts of damage. But he's got 3 pylons to take out. Nope, he's going to go straight for the cannon. I think that's the right choice because 3 pylons to try to take out. And oh, he's going to do a lot of damage. One of the stalker dies barely before he's able to warp in, and that is going to be cleaned up in a lot of ways. But here comes Belphegor's Void Rays, and my roaches are going to run in here, but not so good against the Void Rays. But you know, the stalkers are going to keep him distracted for a little while, so I can try to do a bit of damage. But no, looks like I am going to have to retreat, and why not lose? Oh, he's going to intercept me with some stalkers, and it looks like Contrarian's going to unpower these buildings. And oh, that observer is not even going to be able to finish. And they did manage to clean up my units, but is that forge going to go down? No, the forge will be fine for now. But it looks like I'm pushing out with more roaches, which is kind of silly with those void rays on the field. And I'm going to try to expand again. But oh, we do have some stalkers from Spartan. But these void rays they're heading towards my main. Am I going to be able to stop this? I think Spartan will be able to clean this up. The void rays see us spore and run away, or maybe they want to help out, take out these stalkers. They just didn't see them before they ran away. And oh, is he going to try to take on the Void Rays? No, he's going to pull back. Oh no, we need those stalkers now. I think there might be enough here, and I'm going to just take my ground forces, see if I can focus down that Nexus. And oh, looks like we did not have enough stalkers. Oh my goodness, Void Rays, the Void Rays, and he managed to get up another pylon. Did manage to finish that observer, but I am going to make short work of that right now. And he still has not finished off our units, and we need to focus this down. Let's focus this down. Here we go. Let's focus down the Nexus, get that threat out of the way, and he's going to try to kill it. Wow, look at he's just killing off the roaches in no time, but the Nexus will fall, and we just can't get enough. It just seems to be cheese after cheese. Well, okay, well, I don't know. Mass Void Ray, cheese or no cheese? You be the judge, but still, just some very unconventional play that is just completely frustrating and to deal with right now. What am I doing here? And oh, looks like I've managed to sneak a Hydralisk den way back here in the corner because, well, we're going to need to do something to deal with those Void Rays. I'm going to put up more spores because if those Void Rays come at me, I am in big trouble. I'm researching Burrow. That's not going to do any good. And why do I have that Roach Warren selected? No particular reason. I really need to get my base saturated. I mean, I have a little excess in gas right now, but... And yeah, this is why. Now his tech is being destroyed. He's going to lose his forge a second time, which you almost have to expect it was the first time, unless you plan to win with that move, which, you know, maybe he wasn't. What is that? It was like in a holographic ship of some sort, but has he rebuilt his tech already here? He does have a Twilight Council down, but he does not have his forge. He does not have his Robo. And he's just pretty much on gateway tech now, right? As we see it here. And oh, looks like Why Not Lose is gonna manage to get some DTs out though. But oh, the observer in the right place at the right time is gonna force Why Not Lose to Why Not Run. And he's gonna pull back to his expansion. No defense is there though, and this is a lot of stalkers. I don't think he's gonna have enough to deal with this. 1-1 on their upgrades, 1-1 on these upgrades, and 1. So the upgrades are equal, which means these stalkers are dead. DTs are not going to be a difference because there is an observer in the area. Thank you very much, Spartan. We sometimes forget this even when we already know there is stealth. And the probes are going to try to get away. It looks like Spartan's going to try to pick a few of them off before they get away. And the DTs are going to go back and try to finish off that one stalker, but at the cost of their own lives. And I do not think one stalker is worth the cost of 2 DTs. And why are these probes returning? Oh my goodness, what are the probes doing? Oh, they all get absolutely slaughtered. I have no idea what's going on there. But meanwhile, I have Void Rays at my base right now. They took out my gas. They're going to take out the spores. The Queen goes down. I'm going to burrow those drones to try to save them. I don't think there is an observer in here, actually. So that means my drones are in a bit of trouble right now. But the spores are going to keep them distracted for a little while, but not for much longer, not with this many Void Rays. And they're going to go straight for that lair, focus that down, and what can I do about it? I don't think I was able to get any Hydralisks out just yet. And my main is going to go down. The spawning pool's about finished. He's going to do the Evo chamber first, I guess, so I can't build any more spores. But I mean, honestly, you're destroying my base. Is the immediate threat of spores that big a deal that I can't just rebuild an Evo? And at the same time, we do have some stalkers from Aslab, which are trying to take me out, but they have just walked into a complete... Well, this was just not a good place for them to be. I did manage to get some Hydros out, but it's not going to be enough. And unfortunately, I'm not focusing down the Stalkers, and yet, oh well, they almost killed off that Hydros, because they do have an Observer there, and nope, now the Hydros is gone. No more Hydros, but the Hydros then survives. Nothing else here survives except these larvae, but I can't do much with them right now other than make some drones. Oh, I can still make some Hydras, actually, but I don't think I can afford more than a couple. And oh, looks like I'm trying to make, what am I trying to make here? I am just trying to make as many drones as I can, but all these Stalkers managed to force these off. And that Observer that caused my drones so much problems did manage to get away. But my main is decimated, and all I have are 3 drones. And well, actually, how many of these actually finished? And these Void Rays, the Void Rays, Belphegor, really, Belphegor. But it looks like the counterattack is on. Contrarian's moving out with his Stalkers, and he's even... Oh, I thought he was going to send some Zealots to kind of scout that, and no one's taken this expansion yet. Odd that they would push their expansion so far, but no one's taken this one yet. Unless they did, and I missed it, but I don't think that I did. And oh, managed to catch some of Why Not Lose's Stalkers on the ramp. Still has the DT issue, though, and that handy Observer is not anywhere in the area, so he's going to be just running from those as much as possible. And, oh, I guess Spartan did. No, he just forced the Void Rays out. The Void Rays are still here. Only +1 upgrades, though. Kind of got a lot of money there, Belphegor. You might want to put some money into some Zealots, at least. Because if you got 53 Zealots out right now, that would probably do some spectacular things to your defense. Because, well, the Stalkers can't shoot the Void Rays and the Zealots at the same time, and both will destroy Stalkers if there's no one actually... if they can't focus on one or the other. And Spartan's going to be guarding this expansion. Who's going to try to take it? That probe? Nope. And was there a base up here? Or maybe just Spartan's just going to decide to maybe do a mass expand up here. And still the DTs. What happened to that Observer, Spartan? We could use it right now. And Why Not Lose is just going to leave. Oh, I managed to spot his expansions over here with what limited roaches I could actually scrape together. But I don't know why he's leaving, though. I mean, he was getting mined out, but Why Not Lose said, why play anymore, I guess. So, and these Void Rays actually going to come and try to stop this attack. Actually, no, the DTs are going to try to stop this attack. But guess what? I have some tricks up my sleeve, which is called Burrow. And I don't see that Observer anymore. Can't hit my burrowed units now, can you? I did not think so. And Contrarian is going to continue his aggression. He's got a bunch of Zealots. Why Not Lose is gone, so there's going to be no defense coming here right now other than maybe these Void Rays. But they could be coming to... Oh, nope, he's going to leave, and my roaches are just going to go to town, finishing off all the pros of Why Not Lose. We do not want to give them any extra income that they do not deserve. Do not deserve. And oh, Belphegor, your probes. Contrarian, you could take out some probes. There you go. Let's just take out some of these probes, because he is mined out his main. Still making Void Rays, though. How much damage can these Zealots do before the Void Rays completely ignore them? Completely ignore them. And we have Spartan. He's going to be blinking up here. He actually... Oh, I was wondering if he used my Overlord, but he does have his Observers of his own. And still these DTs. My Roaches have managed to help finish this off, and they're going to move on to help because I want to help. Trying to rebuild a ton of money, but I just really... Right now, or a ton of minerals, but I just don't have the larva production. And in fact... I don't even have any... I have this Hydros Den, which is dying soon, so I have not even rebuilt my tech. I don't know why I'm not rebuilding my tech, but it looks like it may be irrelevant now because all that cheese, the cannons, the Void Rays, the Zealot rushes, none of it seemed to phase us enough to end the game. And it looks like we are finishing it off. My Roaches are going to be trying to take on some probes. But the probes are fighting back, but oh, and I'm going to actually use a little bit of Burrow Micro there, which is kind of hard to do, but, you know, against probes, I guess it's a lot easier to do. And so the probes are gone. There goes Alsav. I might call him Aslav. Alsav. But we still have a ton of Void Rays here, and these things, there's a lot of these. Could these be enough to finish us off? I don't know. And... Contrarian, you gotta watch those Stalkers. You gotta watch those Stalkers. Or maybe he was just waiting for Spartan to come in and a blink under. How are these Void Rays gonna fare? The Stalker numbers are gonna diminish, but so are the Void Ray numbers. I can't really tell who's winning. It looks like the Void Rays are actually winning this battle because Void Rays, my goodness, I just don't know. What do you do against this? I mean, I understand in a 1 versus 1, there's plenty you can do to deal with Void Rays. you can basically prevent someone from getting this many, because if he has no ground army and he's all void rays, you can do a lot of damage to him in the right situations. But in a team play, there's only so much you can do to stop this kind of thing. I'm just hoping that in Heart of the Swarm, the fact that these things are gonna cause 25% more supply is just gonna mean fewer void rays. But will the new prismatic alignment ability they have kind of counterbalance that and make them still very, 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 very annoying in team play? And just when I'm rebuilding my spawning pool, I'm just gonna burrow everything. But he does still have actually that's Spartan's Observer, so at least I'll be able to keep my prodromes this time. But yeah, there we go. Stalkers. I hope there's enough stalkers this time. Definitely thinning out the void ray numbers. Focus down that one next. You're focusing down the wrong one. There we go. Now that one's dead. Actually, no, I don't think this is going to be enough. With the void rays charged up, there's only 4 stalkers left, and their numbers are diminishing. It's still not enough. Still not enough, but everything's been gutted now. I mean, there's no production left. This map is too small for him to hide like pylons or nexuses everywhere. We're gonna sniff them out in no time. And even if I just make some zerglings and run them around, which I still have the ability to do, but he's gonna be focusing down those larvae, maybe? Maybe not. No, he's gonna focus on another target. There's only four void rays left, and he has no ability to reproduce these. Yeah, and running into the photon cannons. Come on, Belphegor. I was talking up your name in the beginning, and you're lingering. Why are you lingering? Belphegor, what is Belphegor doing right now? Belphegor? Is Belphegor just sitting here doing nothing? He's not doing anything. He's just going to, he's going to force us to a conclusion? I hope not, Belphegor. Is he gone to the rest? Nope, there he goes. There goes Belphegor out of the game. So it didn't work. The cannons into Zealot Rush into Void Rays. It was frustrating, but it looks like it was basically me that was getting picked on, which is fine because I just died as slowly as possible, I guess, contributed where I could, and in the end, we were able to fend it off. So I hope you enjoyed this game, and have a day.